What's up, you dirty bitches? So I was getting ready to do a live stream, and I got it all set up, and I was getting ready to do it, and lo and behold, my channel doesn't meet the newly updated whatever requirements that frickin' YouTube has now. I guess I don't meet those requirements anymore. I used to, but since I don't have hardly any followers, and I whatever. Anyway, so I'm going to make this stupid video. I wanted to share with you what I've been doing. I put some top coats on these today. I don't know if you can see any of this, but I did these today. And I did these. Put resin on them. Turned out pretty good, actually. I don't know if you can see it, but am I still recording? How good. And these ones, it turned out pretty good. And these guys. Anyway, I've been listening to a lot of the crap that's going on, and I have a lot of different opinions about all of it. Oh yeah, I made some pyramids too. I put, this one's not done yet, obviously. I put a monster crystal in that one. It'll be done tomorrow. Got some other ones. This one should be out. One of them's done. It's this one. Anyway, I can't do it one-handed. I got these guys here too. Put a big crystal in that one. Gotta fill them up some more. And blue and red. So, again, I'm only making this video to make some odd observations. Because apparently I have a knack for noticing shit that other people just doesn't even dawn on them. One thing that struck me today was there are an awful lot of people stepping down from these really high up positions, like CEOs, you know, serious big time players in the game. And I don't know what that means, but and that's the gist of this, as well as that I don't know anything. The only thing I know is that I don't know shit. And the more I think I know, the less I know. Yes, this epoxy poisoning's really getting bad. I think that with the way the world is and the fact that nobody gives a shit, it really says a lot about, you know, where we are. I was really messed up over Australia and the animals, and, you know, 29 people died, 500 million animals. I just, they didn't even care about the animals. They don't care. People just don't care. They don't care. And it goes to show you, you know, with what's going on, you can only get to a certain point before it all just starts falling apart. You know, that is the inevitable for the human race. This is where we go every time. Every time we end up in a situation just like this. So that's what it means. 120 years, that's what it means. You have the accumulation of all your lives to figure something out. And I don't know that I have at all. I think that we are definitely not in control anymore. We're not even in control of our own realities anymore. You know, I used to be really afraid and fearful of, you know, all the stuff that was going on, and even if I, you know, there's nothing you can do about it, and nothing, there's no sense in stressing, but it bothered me. It still does, but not as much. I think my orgone pyramids really help. There's a lot I don't understand, you know, but what I trust is my gut, and I know that I'm not alone, and that's the reason I make these videos. I don't get any support from family or friends or anybody for that matter. And, but I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not. Because I hear things from other people, and I know that they're going through the same thing I am. And so I do this to let them know, you know, that they're not alone, and they're not crazy, and that, you know, other people are going through the same shit. So don't be afraid. I think that they're feeding on that. I think they're feeding on fear, and they also, you know, they want you to act out of the ordinary. Something that struck me, you know, about this virus, that now all of a sudden China's going off on people that are, they're actually hunting down people, you know, the fake news type thing. Here's my point, I guess. So, say back in the day, before the internet, before, you know, cell phones and all that, if something happened, I remember there was a thing in school where we did this, we told somebody a message, and it went through down the line, and by the time I got to the end, the message had changed quite a bit. And, you know, it's just through word of mouth or whatever that it gets changed. And so, here's the thing. If people are sharing information, whether or not it's true or anywhere near off base, here's the thing. They're trying. People are trying to share information for whatever reason, whether they put their own spin on it or however it got mixed up. People are going to communicate one way or another. Even psychically, they will communicate. You know, the thing is, I don't think any of it's fake news. Even if it's the wrong message, you're still reflecting that you're getting confusing signals. That, you know, if we can't believe anything we read and half of what we see with our own lying eyes, then how can we really believe anything or put any basis on what somebody might have said or how they got the message wrong? The point is, people are trying to get some kind of understanding, and they're not able to, and so that is even adds more to it. So I have another twist on it. I get, you know, physical, you know, physically things, you know, happen here for me a lot on a regular, and I think it would drive somebody else probably batty, but I'm already kind of crazy, so it doesn't really affect me, and I'm able to let shit go a lot. You know, and sometimes it comes back and sometimes it doesn't. But it gets to the point where it's a bit maddening. And I think we really have to let go of everything on this earthly realm in order to be set free from it. And all the agreements that we've made, the contracts, you know, with these entities. Got to revoke the contracts. Revoke them all. And everything that's connected to them. So, these people are dropping dead, like dropping dead, faceplant dead. Not even putting your arms out, you know, they're dead before they hit the ground type shit. That's the one thing I noticed about these flu, the videos I've seen. People are going into convulsions, having seizures, and it's not like any flu I've ever seen. So the incubation period's either longer or it's much shorter and it hits you immediately. I think it's directed. I think it's been engineered and it's being driven. Maybe it connects to certain enzymes. I'm not sure how they got that to work, but I think that it is definitely targeting. And whether or not China did it to themselves or we did it to them, I don't know. But it certainly seems that it's going after the wicked. It is going after the wicked. You know, I prayed that I would see some of these monsters come to justice, but I knew that it would never happen. And the closer that it gets to that, the more of this is going to happen. I told you guys a long time ago they would pull the plug on everything we know before any of them were held accountable. And apparently the Pope's sick too now. I hate to be speak against the church. Fuck the Pope. Fuck the Queen. Fuck England. Pretty much, thanks. But didn't we separate ourselves from them a long time ago? Then why the fuck do we care? Honestly, we really need to consider. I'm just saying, I've got some really strong views. It's true, I've got some strong views. Truth has no friends. I am truth, and I have no friends. You know. The ones I do have are only here long enough to get what they need and be on their way. You know? Spiritually, physically, monetarily, emotionally, whatever. Just about everybody in my life has fucked me over. Everybody. You know, not everybody. Mostly everybody. And if you haven't, you know who you are, and thank you for that. It's hard to want to even acknowledge the friends that I have anymore because so many of them aren't on the same page. If they are, they're either so far behind or they're still stuck on the alien thing. And I'll tell you, we're the aliens here, for sure. I know this ain't my home, and these aren't my people, you know. I've always felt, I didn't understand how people can be the way they are. I guess I was born a little either too late or too soon. I had delusions of grandeur as a child, and when I realized that that wasn't reality, I really got mad. I was very angry, and I stayed angry for a long time. You know, I was really blessed to have an Indian woman raise me and teach me some things that really, in later years, would be helpful to my soul and to the benefit of the world as well. I was very mad. I'm still mad, but more hurt now. I think that I've changed my anger into just pain, you know? A lot of suicides. A lot of people giving up. They're feeling alone. It's hard to ask for help or reach out. I know. I already know. I struggle with it every day. You know, but the powers that be, the ones that go out of their way to fuck with people. And here's another thing. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want. And I really don't care if it hurts somebody's feelings. I don't care. You know, my feelings are hurt too. Because nobody gives a shit. That hurts my feelings, so I'm going to say whatever I want and express myself in any creative fashion that I see fit. And if somebody doesn't like that, they can kiss my ass. They can kiss my ass because, you know what? I don't live in China. I live in the USA, the United States of America, and we're supposed to be free still here. And as long as I still have breath in my lungs, and I am not going to pussyfoot around about anything I have to say, ever, about anything. And if somebody else doesn't like it, that's tough shit. I don't, nobody ever sugarcoated anything for me. And, maybe sometimes I wish they would have been a little more forward, because we're conforming for what? So you can't say the coronavirus, get demonetized? Guess what? So fucking what? You're confusing people by changing it into something else it's not anyway. People are like, what the fuck are these people talking about? Life is confusing enough without the fucking riddles, so spit it out and mean what you say and say what you mean. I'm done with the riddles. And if you're so fucking worried about your demonetization, check it out. None of my videos have ever been monetized. Nobody's gonna pay to hear my shit anyway, but I give a fuck less about somebody's feelings. Unbelievable. How about we go out of our way to exercise our rights instead of worrying about somebody's feelings? Give me a break. I'm so offended by that. I'm offended that people are so easily fucking offended. It's frustrating. And I understand that my language can be, abrasive, whatever. It's understanding how it would be a big turnoff for people, smoking or drinking or cussing or anything like that. Guess what? You're not wholly pure either. So until you embrace your brokenness and make it your own, we got nothing to talk about, because all you fucking perfect people, yeah, good luck, because you're gonna have to stand there and do some explaining. And I'm on the fast track in, because I know I'm fucking broken, and thank God that he had Jesus to die for my sins, because I'm a sinner and I'm totally broken, and I cannot be made whole without him. And it's the only way. The only way is through the blood of Christ. So anyway, I'm not trying to preach either. We all have our own personal relationship. I mean, hopefully. Trey Gowdy said it best before all this shit hit the fan. People better figure out what it is they believe in and why, and they better get next to it. I believe that with my whole heart. I believe that we are in the end days, and confusion's from the devil. I'm not confused anymore. I used to be fearful and, confused. I didn't understand. And I thought, people would never, oh yeah, people aren't going to do shit about nothing, because they don't care. People don't fucking care about anything but themselves. It's true. Even my friends, a lot, most of them, unfortunately, I've had more people come into my home and rip me off than I care to even fucking think about. Literally. And I have zero income. Zero income. I don't make any money. I don't spend any money. I don't go to other people's house and rip them off. I'm not a fucking thief. I'm not a fucking liar. And it's amazing to me how they think that it's okay. Tell you what, if I fucking caught you, I'd kill you. I would. I think that they're lower than pond scum. They're the lowest. The only thing worse than that is somebody helping you in the guise of, with God's name attached to it. Like you got such a good fucking heart that you're not a predator trying to take advantage of somebody that's in need. I've had that more than once. Oh, thanks for your help. I'm all fucked up now. So there are predators, a lot of predators, and in the guise of you being your friend. I'm not interested in making any friends. I'm really not, man. I'm done with people. I'm really done with people at this point. And, I know in these times you're supposed to buddy up and fuck that. That's no. I'd rather do this shit alone, man. I've been doing it my whole fucking life. Why the fuck would I need a buddy now? You know, they're only gonna bail on you when you need them. They're only gonna not be there when you need them the most. You know, I don't need friends like that. I don't need friends, period. I mean, really, the fuck, what do you need them for? What do you need them for? To back up your bullshit, co-sign for you? No, nothing. I don't need people. I don't need anybody to understand me. I don't need anybody to listen. I don't need anybody to care. I don't. And like I said, I'm only doing this for somebody that might need it. It's not for me. It's not for the benefit of any monetary value. I've never had monetization ever. Not once. And I will remain true to that. Authenticity means more to me than somebody's feelings. You know, sometimes you have to hurt them to get their attention. That's from Beth Chapman. It wasn't until she died that I realized how much I had in common with her. So, before we all start fucking dying, think about it. Time is short. The time is nigh. Put your armor on, full armor of God, and get ready to do battle. Because it is upon us. I don't know what else to say. I'm done. I guess I'm done. I got more to say, but I think that's good for now. It's going to take 6 hours to upload this as it is. So, if something confuses you, or if something that, you know, you just had is missing, or whatever, just let it go and see what happens. You know, let it go and don't trip on it. Don't trip on it and don't let it get to you emotionally, mentally. Let it go and make a note. I've got a whole fucking notebook full of shit crazy shit you would not believe. You know, and I keep that for myself because I don't have a really good memory, and sometimes just looking at it blows my mind that much stuff can happen in such a short amount of time, in such a small space. And I live alone. And I don't have any company, so it's strange. Keep notes and, you know, don't let it get to you. Because it's not on us. It's not our deal. You know, they like to fuck with shit. They like to fuck with, the audio and stuff a lot. They'll slow stuff down or speed it up or repeat stuff. That's how I know. That's how I know that they're getting ready to mess with my time, is when you'll hear something repeated or slowed down. Anyway, that's it for now. I think it's Tuesday. Or it's Tuesday now. Maybe it's Wednesday. It might have been Fat Tuesday last night, maybe. I don't know. Yep, it's the Tuesday after my birthday, so that'd be it. Anyway, I'm going to bed. It's late and my epoxy poisoning is starting to swell up because I'm in the painting room. And these gases really get to me. It's killing me. And, oh yeah, I guess I'll share this with you. I got this really great thing on my leg. I don't know what it is, though. Can you see it? Look at this. I know, right? Goes all the way around. Yeah, that's awesome. I don't know. That's my leg. I have edema really bad as well on just one leg. I don't know what's going on. I wanted to make a doctor's appointment, then I thought, why the fuck would I want to go to the doctor's office? But this is pretty bad. It actually hurts so bad. Sometimes it feels like my leg's going to explode. I'm very swollen, and it's Moyda. I'm being Moyded. That's not out of the question. Anyway, I will share more tomorrow, I guess. Show you what I made. Alright, have a good night.